I just restarted my YouTube again. Hopefully this time it'll go. All right, we'll see. But if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's chat. I just don't think there's any genuine Trump voters that want a conversation or have a half of a functioning brain where they're capable of a conversation. They're just crash outs, misogyny. They have lies, untruths, conspiracies, lots of thoughts and feelings, no facts, no truth. And all you have left are the crazies, the misogynistic, toxic masculinity, which they think is some version of masculinity. And they all have the flat affect because they're sociopaths and psychopaths. I think I've cracked the code months and months ago because they all have the flat affect, which is a common trait of sociopathy. They do not care about other people. And they have no empathy. They don't have compassion. I was on here yesterday on this account. I was definitely shadow banned. I'm definitely still shadow banned. By this time of the live, I usually have 600, 700, 800 people in here. So I think hey Wes, I think I cracked the code on MAGA. It's just they're all psychos. Diava, I told you dealing with MAGA will earn you an honorable psychology degree, right? Yeah, most people had to search for me yesterday. I didn't come up on anyone's following list or anything. But you guys heard about the guy dropping out, the Republican that dropped out of the governor race, right? It did pop up today. Great. Yeah, yesterday was wild. Yeah, his statement was moving and alarming. Let's see. Republican, let's play it. Republican drop out of governor's race in Minnesota today speech. Let me find his speech.
Chris Madel ends his campaign because of the ICE operation.
I cannot support the National Republican's stated retribution on the citizens of our state, nor can I count myself a member of a party that would do so.
Madel went on to say he supports the original goal of Operation Metro Surge to deport the worst of the worst from Minnesota, but he says the operation has expanded far beyond that and is violating people's constitutional rights. Madel also says he believes the National Republicans have made it, quote, nearly impossible to win a statewide election in Minnesota. Meanwhile,
I was hoping for a direct quote. Let's see. I wanted to hear the whole thing. The whole thing was better in his words. Let me try this one.
When I take a shot It's nothing but Cane's.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One left.
Let's go!
YouTube, I do not have a
Also, new
sponsorship.
this morning, one of the Republican
Nope, that's the
candidates
same
in the governor's
guy.
race.
Same video. But anyway, he dropped out of the race. He said, while I initially was for Metro Surge, when they were just supposed to be getting out the worst of the worst illegal immigrants, he said, but this is so far beyond and they're violating people's rights. And he dropped out of the race. I have to give him credit, y'all. I don't give Republicans credit for much, because they're usually heartless ghouls. But I'll give him credit for calling it out. He said, I can't look my daughter in the eye. They know this is wrong. They know this is wrong. And you know that these chuds that come up here and talk about it, they know it's wrong too. But they have to dig down. Their egos can't handle it. Oh my word. We have a flash goal. I need 3 of those hearts. 3. Wow. His name is Chris Madel, or Madel, Madel, Chris. He was a Republican running for governor in Minnesota. Hey, Deb, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a paid member. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I thought this one for sure would get him up here. Do you even see him in the comment section, or should I change it to this one? Make him really mad. I mean, there's just no difference. It's not, the Gestapo didn't start by unaliving people. They started by kidnapping them off the streets and having people hide in their houses. Sound familiar? Hey, Jude, thank you. You have children that aren't going to school. Schools are closed. Kids are doing distance learning. Y'all didn't like it during COVID, but now you're like, yeah, baby. Bring it on, Trump. Tread all over me, Trump. Nah, I got rid of user bunch of numbers. They had 1 follower. They're a bot. They're not worth my time. My time is valuable. Your time is valuable to entertain bots and chuds. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, they definitely be saying, tread harder, daddy. Bobo, come here. Tread harder, daddy. Yeah. Bobo, come here. Yeah, user's gone. I got him already. Trust me. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jax. Thank you, everybody, for working on my gift goal. Thank you so much. Oh, did you guys get it? Oh, you got the flash goal. Okay, that's easy. Oh, I had another one I wanted to read to you today of Republicans. Hey, Danielle. This one was a letter to Kash Patel. Let's zoom it up here a little bit. This is from attorney Tim Anderson. Director Patel, yes, you can bring a firearm to a protest. Your comments are disgusting and quite worthy of public condemnation. Your words are disqualifying to be the director of the FBI. The Second Amendment was not written primarily about hunting or even ordinary self-defense. As the Federalist Papers make clear, it was designed as a structural check on government power, a safeguard against a government that might one day turn its weapons on its own people. The founders feared standing armies and believed liberty could not survive if the state held a monopoly on force. Fast forward to today, the federal government now employs more armed law enforcement officers than the total number of active duty U.S. Marines. That alone should give pause to anyone who understands the founders' concerns. Against that backdrop, senior federal officials like Kristi Noem and Kash Patel have publicly suggested that people who possess firearms are inherently dangerous or cannot be peaceful. That framing is not only wrong, it is constitutionally upside down. Under the Fourth Amendment, deadly force is justified only by imminent threat, not lawful gun ownership. Treating the exercise of a constitutional right as evidence of violence flips the burden from the government to the citizen. That inversion, an armed state paired with officials who view armed citizens as suspect, is the very condition the Second Amendment was meant to prevent. When the government amasses force and then declares that the people's possession of arms makes them dangerous, that's not public safety. This shows the inherent tyrannical nature of a government. Boom! Like that. So we've been hearing for 30 years in the NRA. That was attorney Tim Anderson. I believe it was on Twitter. I copied and pasted it so I could read it because I couldn't get it on my phone. I mean, I couldn't read it on my phone while I'm on here. It could be Facebook. I'm trying to see which one it's from. Actually, I think it's a Facebook post. Attorney Tim Anderson. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for the $1 pound super chat. Thank you so much for the $1 pound super chat. Thank you. Which is what they've been telling us. The NRA has been saying for 30 years. The Republicans have been saying for 30 years that the Democrats were coming after your guns, that we have to endure mass unalivings and our children getting mowed down in schools because we have to have access to these weapons in case a tyrannical government. And now we are here. Why aren't they rising up? The reason is because they don't care if it's against Democrats. And I told you that a dictator and an authoritarian don't allow their citizens to be armed. I think this is their next precursor to citizens shouldn't have their weapons anymore. It won't be Democrats coming after your weapons. If it's going to be anybody, it'll be this administration. Think that'll wake them up? No. Until they come to their house and actually take their stuff, no. They'll just say, you're just fear mongering. You're just because they know it's fucked up. And I think some of them will just hand them over. Because them damn radical Democrats. If you're thinking about buying one, you probably should do it now before we're not able to buy them anymore. Don't tread on me, but you can tread all over the Democrats. Fuck yeah. They don't care. They don't care one bit. I wouldn't even know how much one costs. I think they just did away with the concealed weapons permit and all that in Florida. If I'm not mistaken, do you have to have a permit to open carry in Florida? All right. As of late 2025, Florida allows permitless open carry for eligible individuals, meaning you don't need a special permit to carry a blank pew-pew openly if you're legally allowed to own one. And you meet the basic requirements, 21 and up, no felonies, etc. So, I guess, I don't even know how much they cost. I really don't. I wouldn't even have a clue how much one cost if I could even afford one. You know? Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. I've heard that growing up a few times. I still can't find us. I had one Trumper come up here who told me I was beneath him because I'm a woman. So that wasn't a really good conversation. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. You can get a Glock for like $400. No guests, LOL. No. MAGA's too much of pussies to come up here and talk to me. So maybe that's why. Grow up here and come up and talk to me. They are definitely hiding. I mean, there's 500 people in here, so you know there's Trump supporters in here. I mean, if I want to have a genuine conversation, but they won't come up and talk. If they do come up and talk, they just crash the fuck out. Tell me to make them a sandwich, whatever. Well, why don't you come up, Melinda? Why don't you come up, pussy? Yeah, now you're shut up. Shut up, Haga. Of Donald. No, we come every day just to watch you spew nonsense. Huh? Please only hit the guest request if you voted for Trump. Only hit the guest request if you voted for Trump. Yep, Melinda's been shushed. Shush. Questions. Hi, did you vote for Trump?
Fuck no.
W's. Only looking for Trump supporters between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. I only talk to Trump voters from 6 to 7. I bring everybody else up. So hang around, come back. I'd love to chat with you. Hit that guest request. Where did the person in the box go? Fuck no. Love that answer. Howdy, where'd you go? You're in the box. I invited you up. Oh, independent capitalist. Bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart.
Hello.
Hey, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
26, Minnesota.
You say 26?
Yeah, 26.
Oh, okay. So would you want to do you regret your vote, or what's going on?
No, I don't. I think that this is just over exaggeration, and it's just stupid at this point. I don't even know what we argue with you guys anymore. It's just,
why is that stupid? Can you tell me the difference between ICE, the current variation of ICE, and the Gestapo?
Yeah. The Jews were in Germany legally.
I'm not talking about who's legal or not legal. I'm talking about them kidnapping people off the street that they didn't think belonged. Correct?
So if you're removing somebody from the United States who quote unquote doesn't belong, what does that make them?
But that's not what they're doing. But that's not what they're doing.
Yes, they are.
That's not what they're doing.
What are they doing?
They're picking up immigrants. They're picking up legal immigrants. They're picking up green card holders. They're picking up U.S. citizens. They're doing everything but actually deporting people, because deportation is a legal process. What they're doing is not deportation, and they're not even getting undocumented immigrants, and they're not even getting any immigrants that have a criminal record. Only 5% of the people that they've detained, 5%. 99.96%
accuracy within there.
Okay, go ahead and give me a source for that statistic. I don't let you lie with impunity like the Trump administration does. Prove it. Because only 30% of the people have any criminal record, and only 5 of that 30% are violent criminals that they've detained. 5%. The rest have no criminal record whatsoever. Again, with the flat affect, 10 out of 10, I'm 100% correct always. Common trait. 99.5%. This guy is absolutely out of his fucking mind. And you can't go to whitehouse.gov or any of those resources. Do you have the answer, Reb? Oh, that's a very compelling argument. Liberals. You got marbles in your mouth? Jesus fucking Christ. Grow up. If you stay off the app too long, TikTok kicks you. Yeah, he must be gargling something Trump's nuts. Do you need to phone a friend? Oh, he's going to run, absolutely. He's not going to have the integrity to come back and say, yeah, I was wrong or I didn't find it. Just Google it.
Yeah, I got a source.
What is it?
It's
ProPublica. Okay, what's the name of the article?
Hold on, I'm just gonna paste to the comment.
You can't paste comment. You can't paste things in the comment. No one can click on it. No one can see it. So
Okay.
just tell me, ProPublica, what's the name of the article?
1 second. I gotta.
Damn liberals always asking for a source. You fucking liberals. Always wanting proof. Ain't no way. You just have to remember one sentence, my guy. Just the headline.
Okay, the headline is like 10 sentences. 1 second. By ProPublica.
I've got ProPublica typed. What's the next?
We found that more than 170 U.S. citizens
Okay.
have been held by immigration agents. They've been kicked, dragged, and detained per day. So this is a very left-leaning piece, but if you actually look at the data and you divide the low numbers of 330,000 United States illegal immigrants being deported by ICE by this 170, that is a 99.9995% accuracy in convictions.
Wrong.
So it's like
You're an absolute buffoon. You're a fucking buffoon.
Division.
No, you are a dumb fucking buffoon. Absolutely not. That is not what the statistics say at all. Your logic is so fucked up. Your math is up fucked up. No, that's Trump math. That's not real life.
You asked for a source.
That's not a source. No, that's not a
You get
source.
mad at me.
It's not a source. It's not a source that proves what you said. Give me a source that says 99% of the people that they've deported are criminals.
I didn't say criminals. I mean, if you want to say illegal immigrants are criminals, yeah, you're right.
So what is your claim of 99.999995? What is that? What are you claiming with that number?
It means that 99.9995% of all individuals who have been detained or deported have been illegal immigrants. And you're saying that's like, oh.
That's not what I claimed. That is not what I said. It is not what I said. It is not what I said. It is not what I said. I said the people that have been detained, 70% of them have zero criminal record. 30% do. And of that 30%, only 5% of them had violent criminal histories. That was my claim.
No, you just moved the goalposts.
I did. That's what I've claimed from the very beginning.
Sure, buddy.
Ask the chat then. They'll tell me if I'm wrong. They do all the time. No, if I'm wrong, they'll tell you I'm wrong.
You're a hype.
They've told me that they have told me I was wrong before, and I looked something up and I corrected myself. I promise you, they will correct me.
Okay, let's please consult the hive mind. This is just stupid.
Well, your crash out laugh tells me that you know I'm right.
And you can't prove it.
I didn't.
Now you're mad.
You didn't prove anything to me. I was talking about criminals. Donald Trump ran on that he was going to lock up criminals and deport criminals. He's not deporting criminals because only 30% of them had any type of criminal record, and only 5% of that 30 were violent criminals. So he is not getting out the worst of the worst. That was my one and only claim.
Okay, well, if you come through into the United States, not through the port of entry, that's a crime.
Incorrect. What does 8 U.S. Code 1158 say, which is our asylum code?
The asylum code?
Yes, what does it say? If you don't know, say I don't know, because I got it right here and I'll read it to you.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, no. Shush, you don't know, so I'm going to tell you. 8 U.S. Code 1158. Any alien who is physically present in the United States or who arrives in the United States, whether or not at a designated port of arrival, and including an alien who is brought to the United States after having been interdicted in international or United States waters, irrespective of such alien status, may apply for asylum. So they do not have to come through a port of entry. They could catapult, they could slingshot, they could parachute. Any way they can get here, their feet have to be on U.S. soil. So they have to cross the border into the United States in order to claim asylum.
That's proof my point. They can apply for asylum. If they come here,
Correct.
They can apply for asylum. It doesn't mean they have.
You said they had to. You said
asylum.
I didn't say that. You said they had to come through a port of entry, and they do not.
Yeah, but it still means they're
They do not.
immigrants. And
They
came here
do
illegally.
not.
You said
No.
They can apply for
Asylum.
That they do have
Asylum
asylum.
is a
That's the point, man.
Asylum.
Get your fucking ass around. Oh, no, sir. You're trying to spin the law.
right.
You don't even understand it. You're trying to spin it. First off, that law is set up so people can come here. They can't do it away from here.
Correct.
You have to be on U.S. soil in order to claim asylum. And then you're put into the process. And then there's five stages of undocumented. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Do you have work status or you're on a work visa? What are you know what I'm saying? There's different statuses. And that is, you don't even understand the law. If you want the law to change, which a lot of us do. See, this is what you don't understand.
You gotta change it through Congress.
We would actually like the law to change. Okay, but that has to be done by Congress. Okay, great. So let me just basically say what the host said here. If you're come to the United States undocumented, not through the port of entry, you can apply for asylum. Have a year.
You have a year, 365 days. You don't even have to do it immediately. Most of them do it immediately, so they have protected status because they're seeking asylum. So they usually do it right away, so they don't get hauled off by ICE. But they have 365 days according to that 8 U.S. Code 1158. So what Val is telling you is if you want it to change, then you have to change the law. That's done through Congress, not through executive order, not through anything. But these people that are seeking asylum are doing it legally because it's the way our law is written.
Okay.
If you don't like the law, then change the law. But you can't say that they're doing anything wrong by coming here because we require them to be here.
It's not about 100% about the law. It's not about changing the law. It's about the law, right? The law, we just told you.
I just read it to you.
I know, I'm not deaf. Can I ever respond, or are you guys going to crash out? Well, if you're
Don't
gonna
lie.
Spin the law, then
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to shut you down. It's not shutting anyone down. It's just honest debate. So,
It's not honest when you spin it. Right.
So this ain't a debate. Never two sides of any argument. It's just your own, right? No, sir. See, the thing is, what you all try to understand is you try to play this two sides of an argument thing. There is only the law. So courts just.
You don't get to interpret law. You don't get to interpret law.
I literally do.
No, you don't.
Sure.
You don't.
Are you a lawyer? No, I work with attorneys, though. No, sir. You work with what you.
I'm a paralegal. I still can't interpret the law. I'm a paralegal. I was a court reporter for 15 years. I've been in the law, around the law, in courtrooms, in depositions, in hearings, in jury trials, in prisons. I've been all over the place. Still doesn't give me any authority to interpret the law.
Yeah, because you didn't pass the bar. I get it. No.
Because I'm not
Will you guys
a
ever shut
lawyer.
up and let me speak? No, I'm not going to let a dumbass come up here and try to say things to people that they don't even understand. You don't understand the law, so you know. The interpretation of Title VIII has been around for over 70 years. If you want to change Title VIII, you go through Congress. Now, we did have the capability of changing Title VIII last year.
And by the way,
Langford bill.
yeah, I didn't take the bar exam because I'm not a fucking lawyer, you ding dong. I said I was a paralegal.
Okay, you don't have to be a lawyer and pass the bar exam. You get many other jobs besides that. But anyways, can I please...
Did you pass the bar exam?
Yes. Did you pass bar exam?
Oh, bullshit.
Did you spend 4 years in law school? Yes, I spent 3. Can I please respond? So you've been...
And you're not a lawyer?
What's your age? Oh my God. What's your age?
26. He said 26.
You're 26 years old, and you're saying that you've spent 4 years of college and 3 years in law school. Yep, 22 to 25. What's your point?
And how are you not a lawyer if wait a minute, if you went through law school and you passed the bar exam, how are you not a lawyer or an attorney?
Well, I technically am, but I don't practice,
What a liar.
So you took the bar? If you guys are going to keep interrupting me, you guys... What's your bar license? You guys can go jack yourself off. What's your name? What's your bar license? See, then now I know you never... Now I know you never...
Yeah.
I'm not going to dox myself.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Now I know you never did it.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
Now we know you're lying. Go ahead.
Life is all about doxing themselves, you moron.
Exactly.
No, it's-
Go ahead. Anyway, we already know you're lying, so just go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you ever want to actually debate, or are you just going to keep...
I don't. We're having a conversation, my guy. You don't have to call it a debate where somebody's going to win or lose. That's all you guys want to do is win or whatever it is you're trying to do. We're just having a conversation, my guy. Just calm down. Say what you want to say. Go for it. Go.
Okay. So again, to the original point that was about, 5 minutes ago, before you guys just wanted to jack each other off for 5 minutes. When it comes to
Club Closet.
Sorry, I thought it was my turn to speak, but go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When it comes to that specific law, right? What is the one thing you keep missing out on?
Why don't you tell us? Because if we're missing out on it, we haven't thought of it. You've ever thought of that?
Yes.
What are we missing, my guy?
Once they apply for asylum, right, they have to wait. And once their asylum is approved, then they actually have asylum. What's the process for approving asylum?
Correct.
I'm not an immigration lawyer. I work in family law. What do you want me to say about this?
Jesus
Sir,
fucking
it would be no
Christ.
different family law than it would be immigration. What is I am so what is the law? What would be the process after they've applied for asylum? Are we talking about what is the process after they file for asylum? Supreme Court. What's the difference between the four? Because you clearly know everything about the law. So, sir, what is the process after they apply for asylum?
No, you don't have to be an immigration law to know what the
Yes,
process
you
is.
do.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
They have to have a credible claim.
The process. You don't need to be an immigration lawyer to know the process. The process is the same for anybody that goes through the due process of any type in this country. This is just like the most redundant. Sir, I'm going to ask you one question. I'm going to ask you one question. What does in our Constitution under the Bill of Rights? What's the Fourth Amendment through the Ninth Amendment cover? What does the Fourth Amendment through the Ninth Amendment cover? Do you want me to just jerk you off while you're at it?
Dude, your fantasies, you can keep your fantasies to yourself because obviously you're living in Club Closet and that's cool. We don't shame. But cut your dumb shit out. Just talk.
What does the Fourth through the Ninth Amendment cover? Okay, so here's where we've gone.
You can just say you don't know, my guy.
No, I am actually debating you, but you keep...
You're not debating.
I know how this...
Apparently,
I'm not debating no one.
apparently you like to jerk off because that's all you seem to be obsessed with. They're always obsessed with people's genital. It's fucking weird.
So you want to go lie to somebody else about going to law school or even to college, period, the Fourth through the Ninth Amendment?
covers our legal system. The Fourth through the Ninth Amendment are our legal system.
And he probably should have known that if he passed the bar. No, we kicked you because you're just talking about jacking off and shit, dude. Have an adult conversation.
Oh, he didn't ran. I kicked him.
I know you did. He's saying we ran. I'm like, no, you're not debating at all. You literally were just talking about constantly jacking people off. That's kind of gross. Nobody wants to hear that over and over and over again. You guys' obsession with genitals is wild. So if you want to come back and have a good faith debate and cut the on ad hom shit and the jerking off stuff, then you can come back. Otherwise, don't bother. It's ridiculous.
Did they move where I see guest from?
No lawyer talks like that. Yes, MAGA has a phallic obsession. That is so true. I think he went to the bar, but I don't think he passed the bar.
I don't even know. There's no way he made it to the bar.
Family law means he's fighting for his kids once a month.
That's pretty funny.
That is funny.
The only bar he went to serves drinks.
All right, Andrea, Carrie, thank you for the $1 Venmo for a dollar train. Yes, easy peasy. So she's challenging everyone to send $1, at least $1 to Diablo Talks Cash App Venmo. Don't forget Val has his pay links down there too. But if you want to get on the dollar train, easy peasy. Please ask MAGA about Rittenhouse when they try to blame Alex Preddy.
Rights to soldiers. There's videos of that you can go see online. This man was as good as they come.
Because character matters, my guy.
They were blocking ICE.
They were not.
They were blocking nothing.
They were in the middle of the street.
No, they were not.
Yes, they were.
Sir, where did this take place?
I don't know what street it was.
It was on, because you obviously haven't seen the video, because it was on the side of the street. They were blocking nothing.
Nothing.
So why did ICE pick out this woman in particular?
Why did they pick any of them out?
Why ICE doesn't have this shit they're doing.
She was standing in the street. Come on, stop. Like, we can agree on this, can't we?
No.
No. Go fuck off with the horse you came in on.
Sean, thank you for the $5 Cash App. Does he want to ask you out? Well, I guess that was next. Mr. Man, Texas, does he call into radio hosts and complain to them? Thank you for the $5 Cash App. What do you do? Just sit on the radio all day? Right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I got some more. Vanessa. Oh, PG, I hope you're still here. I hope you're still here. Judy, thank you for the $5 for fuck this chud. Vanessa, thank you for the $5 for the fuck him challenge and give him a bottle. Cheryl, thank you for the $5 challenge. Fuck this guest and tell him he can just fuck off. Michelle says, I'm a broke ass bitch, but I had to. Fuck PG, Howie. Thank you for the $5, Michelle. And Marianne, thank you for the $50 Venmo. We love you. And Steven, thank you for the $50 Venmo. I listen every day, and today I have to donate to make this fucking dick even more jealous that make you money. What a fucking twat. Please boot him now. You got it, Steven. You got it. Thank you, W's in the chat for all the gifters. Thank you in the chat to all the gifter.
And thank you for the gifts, guys. And hey, remember, I do have my pay apps.
Yes, he's got his pay apps there too. And why they unalived this guy in front of a donut shop? That's not in the middle of the road.
The street, they ain't blocking a thing.
That's not in the middle of the road. Jesus Christ. That's why I changed it to this, Val, while he was up here. Believe your eyes, not their lies.
That's a good one, actually.
Oh, I thought you don't ask for money. I didn't. We have another fucking chud who's like, I thought you didn't ask for money. I didn't. I said, thank you. Even if he was standing in the middle of the street. If he was standing in the middle of the street, does that deserve the death penalty? No. No.
If that was addressed at me, keep in mind that I'm on this app every day giving good information to people that actually will listen every day. If anybody wants to give me monetization for that, I'm all for it. I
Absolutely.
just don't know where it is, whether they do or not.
Correct. And why did they have to empty an entire magazine into him? The threat was neutralized when they had him on the ground. That was extrajudicial unaliving. That was just, I just can't imagine how any American citizen can come up to try to justify or try to defend
You bet your ass I'll try though.
it's just sick. I personally think that this rendition, this ideation, this particular group of ICE people need to be completely defunded and abolished. Start over. Start over, because we do have to have immigrations and custom enforcement. I get it. Not this group of bandits, no. They need real ICE agents. They need real people who will show their face, who will just do their job, who's not going after U.S. citizens, who's not going after legal immigrants. What? Well, you weren't here. But if you're coming back. Well, I get that. Okay, go. So, yeah, no white supremacists. They got to be vetted better. No oath keepers, no 3%ers, which I know this is what they wanted. That's why you don't see Patriot Front. You don't see Patriot Front. You don't see the Proud Boys. You don't see the 3%ers rolling up in U-Hauls anymore, do you, Val? Rolling up at all these protests?
Oh, no,
because they're all part of ICE. So I think that this whole thing needs to be razed to the ground, start all over, put new people into, well, I guess we can't do it till this administration leaves, but defund them all. And I heard Chuck Schumer say, they better fucking go with it, Val, or there'll be another coup in this country. They said, looks like the government's shutting down Friday because they are not funding another $10 billion for ICE. And they better fucking do it. They better not fucking cave. And yes, I'm still waiting for the background check on that job. It'll probably delay me starting the job. But I'm not a selfish bitch. And I would rather have to wait a few more weeks in order to start working than to have any more U.S. citizens unalived on the street and keep these fuckers kidnapping people. They better not fucking cave. Do I need to start working? Am I been waiting for my background check to come through? Yes. But not at the expense of people losing their lives and continue to be kidnapped off the streets. No. Unfortunately, I don't trust them either. They all cave. Well, we have to keep the government open. No, fuck you. Y'all better be calling your senators day in and day out, all day fucking long. Call them and say, you better not fucking cave. Stop taking the goddamn high road. only leverage we have. They lied about the ACA shit. Whatever they promised you this time, they're not going to follow through. Whatever Republicans promise, they're never going to go by it. So guess what? No, Val's not snoring. It's probably my dog.
I was on mute.
Yeah, he was muted. I think you hear my dog. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. I don't care if Lindsey Graham's your senator. You don't have to call your senator. You can call any senator. Call the Democrat senators. Call the decision makers. Call the ones that are up. You got Schumer and all the more senior people. Call all them. They better not fucking cave. Because they're trying to sneak in $10 more billion for ICE into this next budget reconciliation, whatever that's supposed to be voted on Friday. It already passed the House. 7 Democrats caved. That was before the unaliving of Alex Predit. Now they better not fucking cave. It would be a partial shutdown, but they want $10 more billion. They don't need any more fucking money. Right? But we can't fund SNAP. Fuck off. Gregory, thank you for the $5 Venmo. Diablo, we have to stop engaging Republicans, MAGA, as if they're a political party that has a rational argument. They are a demoralized cult who would defend their leader at any cost. MAGA supports state-sponsor ICE terrorism and pedo. Sad people. I know. Tamara, thank you for the $10 Venmo. Get them, Diablo. I am sick over all this crap. I know. But Bridget, thank you for the $10 Cash App. Howie is a piece of shit. Yes. Indeed.
Yes, I actually already knew that. I knew how he was when I saw him.
Oh, I know him too. I see him on Brian Rundles all the time. I've seen him all over this app, and I know he's fucking, what's the word? Insufferable. It's a good word. Maybe if she wasn't being a cosplay Barbie all over the country, they'd have more money for ICE. Obnoxious, insufferable. Yes, that was the nosy guy. Oh, I think I have Dirk blocked. I don't know. Oh, yeah, and she bought herself 2 planes with no engines. She bought 2 planes and didn't know that the engines didn't come with the plane. So she bought 2 planes without an engine.
Oh, that's funny.
No, Howie is not Raymond. Raymond has a very distinctive accent.
Yeah, he does. And thank you, Tamara and Deborah, for the blue apps. Thank you very much, and I do appreciate the messages. I will always speak up for somebody that can't speak for themselves in that type of situation.
Howie makes Trad look decent. I can't stand Trad. Every time I would see him on Johnny's, I have to scroll off. I got to keep going.
Trad's appropriately named.
Yes. Angie, obviously, every she thought they came with an engine too. I mean, you would think if you bought a plane, it would have an engine, right? I get it. I haven't seen Trad lately, though. Hey, Mary. Make sure you guys are following this account. It's called Diava Talks Politics. is my newest backup account. I got to get it to 500 or 1,000 followers in order to use it as a backup account. So make sure you leave and go find that one and come back. But it's Diava Talks Politics. And it has my same logo. And it is me. So it's not a bot. It is me. Diava Talks Politics. Yeah, our taxpayer dollars bought the plane. Yes. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Looking for Trump supporters to talk to. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Had a couple conversations today, but for some reason, MAGA men like to interview me. They're always so nosy.
It's because they can't figure it out. They don't understand they're on the wrong side. Their pride has been on the wrong side. It drives them absolutely nuts that somebody actually sets on that, tells the truth, and actually gets paid for it. It drives them absolutely insane.
It's crazy. Would it let you follow? That's weird. Well, it's politic. If the at stops at tick, it was too long. So the at is Diava Talks Politic, but I made the name, the title, Diava Talks Politics with an S. I didn't realize it was going to cut the S off, that you couldn't have more than that many characters. So the at stops at politic. I think they're on Grindr.
That was definitely one of the people we had up here today.
For sure. All he wanted to talk about was jerking off. So weird. Yeah, username does not have the S, correct. Grindr doesn't do interviews. Yeah, Christy Noem looks very different. If you look pre-plastic surgery, she looks very different. She's got the Republican face now. I cannot pin the new account to follow. I do not have another device right now. Chase lost my backup phone, and it only has Wi-Fi. It's an old phone, so I just used it for Wi-Fi and to get on TikTok and stuff. So I can't call it and try to find it. Have to look for it. Mar-a-Lago face. That's it. Yes. Okay. I can't pin it because Val's in the box, but CAK Bolo, just put it in. I know there's going to be some lurking because with 535 people, statistically, there are Trumpers in here. I think she looked better, to be honest with you, before all the work. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I think she looked better. I think she looks like a plastic. They all look plastic. Fake. Unhealthy, even. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Thank you, Wes. Oh, mystery. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Caroline 11 looks like she's aged. I also had this background too today. These are not Americans. These are traitors to America. Yes, I have a new backup account because I've lost my 2.0 and my 3.0, so I had to make up some more backup accounts. These are not Americans. These are traitors to America. Hey, Val, how's the house selling going?
We got held up with the storm a little bit. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so we're not putting it on the market till this week, but it should go fine.
Pleased to give you 2 extra days.
last Thursday, but because we knew the storm was coming, we weren't able to have the open house.
Yeah.
So.
All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on, MAGA, let's go. I know you're in here. Has anybody seen Donald Trump in the last few days now?
I know he's been True Socialing, but I haven't seen him actually.
Have we seen signs of life? Probably at the hospital getting more treatments.
True.
I mean, we already know his hand is bad. Oh, everybody say fingers crossed. He's hiding from Minnesota. He talked to Tim Walz today.
That's right. He did say that he talked to Tim Walz and made that lie of a statement.
He said it was a good talk and that they aligned on some things. Huh?
Yeah, I bet they did.
Has Tim Walz corroborated that? Because I'm guessing probably not.
Yeah, Tim Walz didn't say anything to him.
Mary, thank you for the $20 Venmo. I love how you trigger these insecure betas. That alone is priceless. Thank you so much, Mary. I guess Bovino's out of Minnesota, and they're sending Tom Homan. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. They're all soulless ghouls. A whole lot of them. Like Tom Homan's a better prize. He's an inhumane fuck, too. No, Homan's not any better. He's a soulless ghoul as well. CNN. Oh, hold on. Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino and some agents pull out of Minneapolis in the wake of Alex Preddy shooting. The U.S. Border Patrol's Chief Greg Bovino and some agents have been ordered out of Minneapolis in a stunning turnaround after a second U.S. citizen was unalived by. The order does not include all Border Patrol agents. However, Bovino will be joining agents imminently marching out of the state. Bye, bitch. Don't let the door hit you. And they also
I heard that they ran out of town.
They did. Well, now he's been ordered to leave, I guess, by. But he also.
The H-man is out.
Oh yeah, Tom Homan's going instead. That's not much better. He's a soulless ghoul too. They said the guy who shot Preddy is not on administrative leave. He's just been moved to a different city. So basically, he's not going to have any discipline of any kind or a break or anything of any kind. He's just going to be moved to another city to potentially do it again. Even police officers go on administrative duty while there's an investigation. Maybe we can give Homan a bag of money. A 50,000 bag. Yeah, they'll just go to the next city and terrorize that one. And he will do it again because there are no consequences. That's exactly right. If there's any Trump supporters in here, please hit the guest request. Come on up. I thought, do they have to? Don't they also lose their service weapon if it's a police officer that's involved in a shooting until they
Every agency out there has pretty much the same
protocol?
And an officer, same protocol when it comes to this. Usually they're relieved of their weapon right away because it's evidence. And then they're relieved, you know what I'm saying? And then at that point they're usually relieved or put on administrative leave at that very point. They're all pretty much the same in any officer involved unaliving.
But except for this guy. They said they're not giving his name because they don't want to dox him. I'm like, if these are law enforcement, it's not doxing. It's saying his name. They chose this job. If they're scared of people, then they need a new line of work.
That's actually against the law. Federal
exactly.
Completely transparent. Any government did. That's why police officers, as soon as there's a police officer involved shooting, you know who the police officer was.
Absolutely. So for them saying it's doxing, no. It's being held accountable.
And it's public transparency.
I might put this on a shirt. Should I put this on a shirt?
Yeah. On a black shirt too.
Huh?
It looks good on a black background. It looks good on a black shirt.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, maybe I'll add that to my merch store tonight. Maybe I'll be adding that to my merch store tonight. Saying Jonathan Roth's name didn't dox him. He was one who was held responsible. I do have a merch store. It's in the link tree in my bio. Evan Kilgore is his name. How do you know his name? That hasn't been put out, has it? With the last name Kilgore, Jesus Christ. The only thing I see it. I see it on Reddit and Facebook, so I'm not going to say that. All I see it on Reddit and Facebook is who the alleged. So unless I know it's true, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to do that. If it's only on Reddit and Facebook, not the most reliable sources.
Why not? Apparently they pulled the photo of the weapon off of Reddit.
That's true too. It's a stock photo. It's not even the real photo of his weapon. They have to think we're all stupid, Val. Like legit.
Absolutely they do.
Like she came out and made that statement that he, went up and he brandished his weapon. He walked up with a 9mm and he was attacking and blah, 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 blah. And the video came out and everyone's like, huh? Nothing she said remotely matched any part of the video. None. None at all. That's true, Hill. They don't think so. They know their supporters are stupid. That's true. They know that their supporters will eat it up. They'll be like, yeah, did you see that? Yeah. Right? Everyone has a fucking camera. Bobo, come here. Get over here. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Get over here. Lay down. Yeah, I saw on Facebook and Reddit, so I don't really want to say that that's true. I certainly wouldn't want someone to be actually doxxed. It's not really that guy, and so many people start harassing him. Of course he was unarmed. They took it out of his waistband. You can see the cop in the gray sweater taking it right out. The problem is MAGA sees with their eyes and then believes the lies. It's fucking wild. Like how they can twist is so beyond me. I just don't get it. I mean, I guess that's what it means to be brainwashed, Val. I mean, that's literally the definition, right? Just being utterly brainwashed. It's crazy. I have Stacy blocked. Those people are crazy. Who Zeus calls the Russian bears. Those ladies are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I have all of them blocked. I don't want any interaction with those crazy women. They're all nuts, man. Talk about spin. Oh my God. They are the queens of spinning and justifying and spinning and justifying. Oh, it's crazy.
They haven't released the name of the agent
No.
that I can see anywhere. And a matter of fact, a couple of stories are actually saying it has plural agents.
Yeah. Oh, and then today, Caroline Levitt, Caroline says, we're doing an internal audit. Fuck that shit. No, we need an independent audit. This administration cannot be trusted for shit. No internal bullshit, no. She lied from the jump. What makes anyone think that they're not going to lie about what they find? Or what the investigation reveals? Hey, Dark Angel. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Hey, there she is.
Here I am.
Yes. Listen, anybody on our side is so pissed about this. I'm nauseated from it.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah. What I wanted to, if MAGA's still in here, come up real quick. I'll walk you through the video. I've seen it from many angles. I know what happened.
Yeah.
So if you want to come up here, I'll walk you through it. You can watch the video. I don't even need to watch the video. I'll walk you through it. He was in the street.
It's time for friendly
They
by
pushed
YouTube.
him to the sidewalk.